Right now, your heart may be beating a little faster. Maybe your shoulders are tight, or your jaw clenched. You might not even notice it, but your body does. This is stress. In the next 20 minutes, we'll explore the science of stress, what it really does to your brain and your body, why it was once our greatest survival tool, and how in the modern world, it can quietly sabotage our health. What you're about to learn will change the way you see yourself, and the way you treat your own mind. Stress was never designed to destroy us. In fact, it's the very reason you're alive today. Imagine your ancestors walking through the savannah. Suddenly, a predator appears. In an instant, the brain sounds the alarm, adrenaline surges, heart rate climbs, pupils widen, muscles tense. This cascade is called the fight or flight response. In the short term, it's brilliant. Stress sharpens focus, fuels energy, and pushes us to act. Without it, humans wouldn't have survived predators, disasters, or even competition for food. But here's the problem. In the modern world, the predator isn't a lion. It's emails, deadlines, financial worries, social comparisons. The brain doesn't know the difference, so it reacts as if every minor stressor is life or death. When stress hits, the amygdala, the brain's emotional alarm system, lights up like a flare. It sends signals to the hypothalamus, which then activates the adrenal glands. Cortisol, the stress hormone, floods the bloodstream. In the short term, cortisol is helpful. It mobilizes glucose for quick energy, suppresses non-essential functions like digestion, and primes the body for action. But when stress becomes chronic, cortisol reshapes the brain. The hippocampus, the region responsible for memory and learning, begins to shrink. The prefrontal cortex, which helps with decision-making and rational thought, weakens. Meanwhile, the amygdala grows stronger, making us more reactive and anxious. In other words, long-term stress makes us forgetful, impulsive, and emotionally volatile. It's like giving the steering wheel of your mind to the most panicked passenger in the car. Stress doesn't just live in the mind, it echoes through every system of the body. Cardiovascular system, chronic stress raises blood pressure, damages blood vessels, and increases risk of heart disease. Immune system, at first, stress boosts immunity. But over time, cortisol suppresses immune function, leaving us more vulnerable to infections and slower to heal. Digestive system, stress disrupts gut bacteria, slows digestion, and worsens conditions like IBS. Sleep, elevated cortisol keeps the brain alert at night, leading to restless sleep and fatigue. This is why prolonged stress isn't just unpleasant, it's toxic. It corrodes health from the inside out, slowly and invisibly. Let's meet Daniel. He's 35, works in finance, and starts every day with a phone buzzing with emails. His heart rate spikes before he even gets out of bed. Throughout the day, deadlines chase him like wolves. Coffee replaces meals. Meetings stretch into late nights. He's constantly in fight or flight mode, but there's no predator to run from, only endless demands. One night, Daniel lies awake at 2 a.m., staring at the ceiling. His body is exhausted, but his mind won't stop racing. Slowly, his health begins to erode. High blood pressure, stomach pains, memory lapses. Daniel's story may feel familiar, because this is the reality for millions. Stress, once our greatest protector, has become a quiet predator itself. So far, we've seen how stress evolved as a survival gift, how it rewires the brain, and how it attacks the body. Now comes the most important part. What do we do about it? Because while stress is unavoidable, suffering from it isn't. The way we respond to stress can either damage us, or strengthen us. That's where psychology and neuroscience offer hope. Here are a few science-backed strategies. Breathing and AMP, mindfulness, slow, Deep breathing activates the parasympathetic nervous system, the body's natural calm down switch. Exercise, physical movement burns off excess cortisol, just as running from predators once did. Sleep hygiene, good sleep restores the hippocampus, repairing memory and emotional regulation. Cognitive behavioral therapy helps reframe negative thought patterns, reducing overreaction to stress triggers. Connection, talking with others regulates our nervous system. Humans were never designed to face stress in isolation. Think of these as sails on your ship, tools that help you harness the winds of stress rather than be torn apart by them. Stress is not the enemy. It's a signal, a wave of energy meant to protect you. But when ignored, it can flood the ship. The science of stress reveals a paradox: the same force that once ensured our survival now threatens our health. But with awareness and practice, we can turn stress into a compass rather than a cage. So next time your heart races, don't just curse it. Pause. Listen. Ask, what is my body trying to tell me? That single shift may be the start of not just surviving stress, but transforming it into strength. This is Mindful Navigator, charting the hidden seas of the mind, one voyage at a time.